Hey folks, Consolidating here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play European Universalis 4. We are playing here as Croatia, and we've gone through a quarter of the game, a little more than that, because of course we start in 1444. It's now 1567 over here, and I think things no longer feel precarious. Right? For a long time it is. For a long time I thought we'd last for 10 years and the Ottomans would come and just eat us. But here we are, feeling pretty decent. I mean, if it was one-on-one, we'd lose to the Ottomans, but we do have some potent allies, mostly in terms of France. Got Lithuania over here, and we've also got a handful of vassals that are kicking around, which is kind of interesting. I did forget that because I think I'd right-click to hide the mission fulfilled over here, because I didn't want to do the Conquer Dalmatia right now. Yeah, because I don't want to do the claim right now. Might hurt our relationships with Russia. Actually, they're pretty chill about it. Even if there was a claim, we would actually be okay. We can annex them as soon as the war ends. But as far as I can tell, like, we can just hit this button afterwards and just avoid any issues whatsoever. But I can do the Renovate Zagreb over here because we filled all the building slots, which gives us a bunch of new development in our capital, as well as a nice center of trade over here, which doesn't exist at all currently. Right? I'm not missing it? I don't think so. I don't think there's a center of trade at all over here. So, I mean, I could conceivably spend some points to get more development in here before we go and do the next level, but it would be so I mean, I could run the discount, but like, no, I don't think so. We'll just go ahead and hit these boutons, get that leveled up. Or maybe we had the center of trade there. I think I was looking down here. Maybe we had a level 1. I don't know. Anyway, we're not going to do any messing around right over there. We are currently sieging out because we are helping defending some Protestant buddies of ours. We've got a fair amount of money. We have the institution on lockdown. We are working on our quality ideas, which seems okay. And yeah, good. So something has been pieced out. Brunswick, okay. And I think the people that actually started this is Magdeburg, and that's who we're actually working on right this second. So hopefully that will lead to an end of the war soon. Not that the war is costing us much, except maybe a little bit of attrition, although we have lots of manpower right now because our cap is 39,000. We're basically there. But we want to be able to integrate a vassal, please and thank you. Are you going to lose that? You might, huh? Oh, I cannot get... Oh, well now maybe we can. Okay, and you're not going to lose it, though, so you're going to be fine. Where do we want to go next, then? Who is... Okay, that's been sieged out. I mean, we can grab that, but I'm looking for mostly enemy forts to maybe do. Looks like this over here would actually be a good choice. Excellent. So we'll do that. And... Sneeze! Excuse me! Ah! And, oh, there's a fort here, too. Well, I guess I'll start the siege of this with my... Oh, never mind. War is over. Excellent! Huge success. Let's bring everyone home over here. And before another war starts, we're going to start annexing Ragusa. Thank you. And now that that has begun, and I don't have to worry about taking the relationship hit, I'm going to hit Reconquer Dalmatia over here. And if we take a look at... maybe they don't care about the claim? Maybe it's if they... Oh, maybe if we own their cores. Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah, that could be it. All right, so I guess it was a non-starter in the first place, but... Not really any harm in delaying our the 20 prestige, and us getting a claim on Ragusa, which is the other benefit of that policy, has no importance whatsoever. Now that started that, I think now we're no longer being warned by the Ottomans, which gives us a few interesting possibilities for warfare type things. So we considered potentially, and never mind, Wallachia is now guaranteed by the Ottomans. Okay. So I think, actually, what we're sort of thinking about is maybe, ideally, going to war with Bohemia. The problem is Austria would protect them and we don't have a truce. So really what I have to do is declare war on Austria over here. They would bring in a lot of buddies. France would join in, which would put the numbers in our favor. Lithuania, even with a favor ask... Yeah, I don't have a bid plan. Even with a prepare for war thing, I think that adds plus 20, so that wouldn't be quite enough. We have negative Diplo rep right now. We could give them some money to help them pay off their debts. but I don't think we really want to do that. Hopefully we'll just wait a few ticks for something to happen. How's the great power situation? We're getting there. We are getting there. Okay. Decent. I mean, the payback period is fairly long here. But again, you do get to double dip on some of these. So it's better than it appears. Let's do a few barracks. It is better than it appears. So we're at peace, so let's go ahead and drop down our forts. And rebellion is fine, so let's drill this army, because it could take a long way to go. We still have our king in charge of this army, because we wouldn't mind if he dropped dead. I don't care about Venice's opinion. Okay, let's hit this. So this is a diplomat. How much would the half price be? Yeah, see... Oh, sorry, it's this one here at 5. Which... This, I think, would help burn away aggressive expansion faster. Diplo rep is nice for annexing things. Actually, we might need that right now, because right now our annexing is really slow. I think I need this guy, but then afterwards, maybe we do a little swap around. Now, something we haven't looked at in a while is our church power. Right now, we do have the decrease to idea cost, which is still nice. As I say, I don't know if there's a Diplo rep one, which might actually have some value, but no. I think we're still okay over here. Getting some production efficiency might not be bad with all our manufactories and things. We could consider that. I think for now, getting the cheaper idea cost is still the way to go. Do that, and then this may be over here, because we're still good on sailors, yeah. I think we're going to try to go up to our force limit here. Let's do this. Do go home during war, mostly against Venice. Right, this loses us a net of 10. This loses a net of 5. Do we even have naval tradition? Do we care about naval tradition? There's army tradition, naval tradition. I think I want the army tradition, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And that's going to have to be okay. Oh yeah, that's our alliance boosting, which doesn't seem like a terrible idea. Building a spy network over here, because I don't think we currently have a claim, and so the idea is maybe we should go ahead and get one of those. Yeah, annexing is going to take a long time. It's just going to eat up one of our diplomats. Nothing else really matters about the length that it's going. But, although the sooner it were to finish, then the sooner other things would start to tick down for some of our other vassals. Next thing to do would definitely be to annex Corfu over here. But yeah, we might go and keep Crete around. I'll take the prestige hit. We have tons of prestige, actually, which is pretty impressive. I'm not usually sitting all prestigious like this, because I don't really prioritize it, but damn. Okay, still, maybe sooner than later, I don't know. It would be nice to have Lithuania in on this, though. And France would enable a lot of ass-kicking. I don't know, maybe we'll wait for something to shake out over here before we start it. I mean, we're not quite capped on manpower, and... where's this gonna show up? Zadar. Which is totally somewhere I know where that is. Oh, down here. Move in position. Morale tick number 1. Just a second, morale tick's going to be more than enough here. Boom. Refuse to extend rights is expired, yeah. Boom. Smash. Go back to the capital. And we'll put you back to drilling. How's our state situation? We're going to seize some land. Thank you. And the agenda. Oh yeah, improve this. We still have lots of time to do it. If we want to. I don't like that, you know, Diplotech, it's not the end of the world though, really. Screw it. Done. Okay. And yeah, the Ottomans have got claims all over our stuff everywhere. But that's pretty much to be expected. You over here, you're going to fabricate a claim. And then you can stop building your spy network, and that'll be okay. All right. Ships are coming out, which I think is really going to be useful for us. We actually might want to build more of the coastal shipping stuff. At this point, since our sailor count is probably going to stay positive, although we're not entirely sure, but I definitely want to build things that increase our naval force limit. That's a really important value. Invest in new idea. We are going to want to grab this level, I think, when it pops here. Yeah, let me just wait on this, especially since we got the first two levels, which are important, just an extra tradition, and especially the infantry combat ability. Yeah, we're going to wait for the tech, which we won't be ahead of time come January, so it's going to be okay. Influential trading family, trade power goes up, or half price. So this is a half price Diplo guy, but our Diplo guy is still our Diplo rep guy, which we kind of need. So we'll go with that. Prospering times. Is this my leader? Yeah, it's my leader. And artistic achievements. So this is all Peshta over here. I'll probably just put the points into the thing we already have the most of, especially since we already have a church here and everything. I don't think I'm going to dump more points in. Although it's fairly cheap to increase. We could consider doing a little bit of that. Also, some culture conversion over here wouldn't be a bad idea, because this is giving us a penalty to various resources. Tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and do encourage development. I'm going to pop that up. And then give you the extra base tax as well. Then we'll try to remember to cancel that policy, although I probably won't, because why would I? And yeah, we're going to go ahead and... Well, this is a really good way to burn off some extra Diplo power, because it is actually really nice to fix our cultural mismatches over here. But since I'm not actually sitting on a ton of Diplo power, and I do actually want to tech up to not fall too far behind, theoretically, because if I were to min tech one more time, we would get the level mismatch, although that's so ahead of time, it's unlikely to be a thing. But yeah, we should probably just save it for that. But it would be nice to get full value out of our provinces. Oh, you're in Protect Trade instead of Pirating. I just realized. Like, why is there a different symbol? There we go. Better. And yeah, hopefully these two merge. Oh yeah, or all three. There you go. Perfect. It's taking them a while to do any merging, but now they're doing that. Ships are still building. Excellent. Wonderful. Annexing is annexing. That's all good too. One place where we can build this currently. We might need to go... Hey, Protestant trade. We might need to go and do a little bit of coastal development just to get these guys to have an extra building slot. Or I suppose I can do expand infrastructure. So I need to have at least 15 before I can hit this button. Okay. These fish places aren't worth much. Do that. What about KOTOR? So you're at 9 as well. Did it not take the button? There we go. France paid off the debt of Scotland. Good for them. You already have a shipyard. So I might build the dock there. Yeah, I think we will. Go ahead and build those. Depletion of European beaver. If I correctly recall, I think there's like very little... like the European and North American beaver, I think are not like related in any notable way. I heard that factoid. I don't know if that is A, what I actually, if I'm remembering it correctly, and B, even if I am, it may not be true. But it just occurred to me there that something I probably should look up. Or, well, you guys can look it up. Maybe it's an interesting fact. Maybe it's a lie. Who knows? Maybe I'm lying about everything I always say. I don't know. Could happen. I don't know if those trade things are worth it. Those are pretty low value trade zones. Yes to the military tech. We're not ahead of time or anything. We'll do this. Then we can go back to our ideas afterwards, but that seems like a pretty good get. And then our Eastern Hussars. We can go... Now, hold on. These guys are still very shock-oriented, which makes sense with the cavalry. So we theoretically would get a best bang for our buck by maximizing our shock pips. And defense and offense are mathematically the same, basically. I'm going to go with the Southern Cossacks over here versus the Reformed Eastern Hussars. Just because I think the morale might be a little bit better than the extra fire pip. I'm not sure if that's true, but we'll go with that. I think they're going to be pretty samey regardless. Netherlands' golden earring, good for them. When does the Age of Reparation end? Global trade. Oh yeah, so it's going to take a while. Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, we are benefiting from some pretty good traits and things. I guess that's going to be okay. Navy, how you doing here? So you could build one more to be up to your naval force limit. And that number will probably improve a little bit as time goes on as well. Oh, we are burning through a few sailors, although we're building some extra docks, so it's going to be okay. Yeah, Venice making some claims. I mean, they can go crazy with that. I suppose, just for whatevers, I could claim some stuff back over here. Well, actually, and here's an interesting question. If I were to declare war on Venice, what would that look like? I mean, we have the truce. Otherwise, that's pretty chill. The truce ends 72. That actually might be the best target for us. Well, Lithuania is cool about coming in now. The Pape's not interested. I mean, we would definitely have them outmatched on pure numbers. We ourselves have full manpower. Decent amount of drilling. Oh, here, let me get an extra one of those. And those. I don't know, maybe we go time? I'm going to... Oh, I should remove all the land from their stuff. There's pros and cons to this. Having provinces that... having HRE provinces owned by something non the HRE is a constant drain on Imperial authority. Removing it is a sudden drain. Ultimately, it doesn't really make a difference one way or the other. But. I'm going to unmothball that fort in preparation. Just to make sure if I pull the trigger, it is going to be in good shape immediately. And goods produced. Why would I take this one? Okay. A little bit of money just in case we need it for the war, but probably not. I'll have to try to remember to dock my ships probably before the war actually starts. Just to make sure. I don't think there's going to be any issues, but let's be extra careful about it. So yeah, I'm just waiting for this recruitment program to go, and I think we're going to get it started. Boom, 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 boom. Everyone merge up. Get onto the border. Actually, what I could do is come around here and immediately start sieging Vienna. So what I'm going to do is raid all the forts now. And get my fleet. Dock itself. Okay, declare war. Pull you both back in, and yeah, you're not going to do anything. So, I mean, we could claim the war for Vienna, which would make for a nice ticking war score, but I think we'll be able to do the show superior to war score. This will give us more prestige, reduced aggressive expansion. I think that's going to be fine. You are allied to Wallachia, which I could actually boop right away, but I think it would be great to go and just sit on their capital. What would also be great is if I actually had a diplomat. Thank you. Let's go for it. I'm going to leave you and you. Move you guys in here for the quick siege. My king here's got 2 pips of siege, which is nice. And my vassals, yeah, you're all just set to support right now, which I think is what we're going to do for safety. And if we take a look at everyone we're at war with, there we are. And yeah, no one on the coast. I mean, Aragon might have a fleet, but it feels pretty unlikely. You know what? I think I can safely just get you to continue to privateer in Venice, which is still a pretty good value node. And last time we checked, we were making pretty good money from doing these. So I'm not going to rush to spend any money. We do have some provincial unrest brewing. Austrian separatists. Well, can't separate You can't join Austria if Austria doesn't exist, right? Well, they'd want to reform it. Hostile siege is over here. That's not a big deal, though. It's not a fort or anything. And yeah, we just keep using France as a big attack dog here, which feels pretty right. And if we take a look at our aggressive expansion, it has ticked down a lot over here. I suspect, and we're not going to care about the AE with Austria because we'll have a truce with them. The big question mark is mostly Bohemia and other people who might show up. Okay, won that. Now, we do get ticking war score from winning battles, so I might want to prioritize swinging over here. And especially I want to stop them from grouping up into their big monster army. So let's move out over this way. It would be nice to take this fort, because it might block France from being able to come in here. But let's just stop here. Up. It looks like they're going to lose this battle. So I'm going to jump on them. I don't suspect we can catch you, although maybe we can catch you at the next thing. You're also buzzing around down here. Chase Salzburg? If he hides behind the forts, I won't be able to catch him. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to run down here. So we might be able to catch... Ooh, hello. Well, we're going to poop you. And apparently, you're coming back over this way. Which is interesting. I wonder if we can catch you. It's not feeling great here. No, so I don't know if that's worth the time. I think what we might do is we might just siege out Wallachia and look for a separate piece over there. And if we can eat up the rest of you, that would be very convenient. Where are you moving to? Over here? Oh, looks like you are gonna be caught here. So the game tells me. Ottomans have embraced printing press. There you go. Smash that. Move on down. We don't have the ticking war score for the battles won yet, although Austria is already really tired of the war. Oh, they bounced back a little. Yeah, we may as well try to grab some of this. Yeah. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to make a new army, leave all of you, half of you, and then send you over here. We'll just sit here. I don't want to spread out because I don't want to lose any actual battles, both because it would be bad for war score, it would be bad for the ticking war score, which has started to go in our favor, and, you know, it would cost us dudes, and that sounds like a pretty bad thing. So we're just going to wait here, and we'll probably separate piece out Wallachia. The sooner we do that, the sooner we get the truce timer decreasing over here, which is going to be nice. They could de-siege this stuff. Gonna have to walk around the fort, but I guess that's gonna have to be okay. And yeah, they're not sieging out any forts over here, so it doesn't matter. I could still flick on local defensiveness. The other thing I should do, can I cancel that edict that I started running? Yep. But yeah, if they start sitting on a fort, what we can do is do the more defensiveness value thing. Okay, and they do have a decent amount of troops over here. It'd be really nice to see some siege progress so that it can group up and actually smash these guys. Again, we're worried about them grouping up. Although with France buzzing around, it's probably not much of an issue because they should be able to spank them a bunch in the west. The Hungarian people. Lose prestige. Half-price skill 3 is just still too expensive. Influential power holder. Alright, sure. I don't think that's going to matter much for us, but it's there, so sure. 42%. Yeah, still not worried about anything over here. I did siege out Vienna for him. Oh no, that was me! I sieged out Vienna at the start of the war, that's right. Come on to... Yes! Excellent. Okay, let's just meet up over here. Well, someone's already standing there, I guess they could leave. Well, I guess our truce with Venice has ended. That's nice to see. So, with Wallachia, if I want to just eat you all up, you're not currently willing to do it, but you will be pretty soon. Killing you should still give me war score against the war leader, Austria, but we'll probably remove you from the battle soon, so I should just focus on booping things that are important. Maybe just going for this fort over here. Oh, we're going to catch a guy there, which is okay. Yeah, chasing these troops down might not be... I'll take the prestige hit, please. Might be a pain in the ass. So I think what's going to happen is I will come over here with the plan on taking that mountain fort, making sure we've got good mobility through Austria, although France might be able to move around if it wanted. And yeah, we just won't worry too much about what's going on over there. I don't think we're looking to get anything out of Poland, except for, you know, war reps and things, just standard stuff. Relationship slots. Right, and we are about to eat one, which is good. I'm going to try not to vassalize anyone this time. Oh, we got some occupations down there, which I guess if it kept their troops busy, sure. And same thing, I'll just leave them and half of them and go and do that. And then pew-pew down these mountains. Mountain siege does take a little bit longer, but it's still not going to be too bad with everything we've got here. And yeah, Ragusa's about to be annexed as well. Wallachia wants to peace out now. I'm betting they're not going to peace out the way I want to peace out. They are besieging some stuff. Yeah, they're still not willing to be completely consumed. What does that actually look like for... Yeah, see, that's not even enough to start brewing a coalition, which is nice. So, they might besiege... Well, that's not the fort that they're besieging over there. So we still got plenty of time. Poland's getting gifts. Interesting. Britain must hate someone in this war. Because I think that's usually what determines the AI's behavior for giving gifts like that. Is you're fighting a war against someone I hate? Cool. Alright. Ragusa has been integrated. Was that not... Oh, we need the Croatian fleet. Oh, which is different from the Grand Fleet. Okay, I need 5 galleys, 5 transports. Yeah, okay. We are at a naval force limit. But our force limit has gone up a little bit. I think what I'll do is I will go and plan... I will do this. You can always disband them afterwards. I could at least disband the transports. Since everywhere we're planning on invading, we don't need transports for. It was going to look a little dicey over here, but, you know, we're fine now. Okay, well, I guess we're going to go put a cut in here, and then continue this next episode, which this seems to be going great to me. I think this is going to be really fantastic. You're still not interested over here? How far off are we? Okay, a little bit. Not much. We'll throw in some gold demands as well, but certainly you'll go. You might end up besieging this. We'll have to retake it, which will be annoying, but not actually a big deal. Nothing I'm concerned about in any way, so I'm just going to ignore it for now. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.